In St. Martin, most of the time, people just want to be healthy and they just want to enjoy life and use their body to enjoy life.
Hello, my people, and welcome back to another episode of Sit, Sip, and Chat, where we talk to different persons in the community that are trying to make positive change right here on our 37 square mile island. My name is Glenda York of GCY Initiative, which is a destination marketing initiative based on the island of St. Martin. And welcome. Today we have with us Mr. Hugo Romero. I said it correct.
Thank you. Yes, that was perfect.
So what we're going to do is we're going to give a little bit of information about Hugo, going to give a little bit of information about where we are, and then we're going to go right into our conversation. So Hugo Romero is the founder of Hustle Repeat, a private coaching studio in St. Martin dedicated to helping adults stay active, strong, and pain-free for life. A former medical student turned health and longevity coach, Hugo bridges the gap between fitness and healthcare by addressing the root causes of pain, not just the symptoms. His mission is to help people move, think, and live better no matter their starting point. I like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, right? Very good. Okay, guys, and where we are today, we're in the studio at Great Bay Media Studios, Canagita Street number 32. If you guys are interested, definitely check them out. You can also check out Raw Caribbean. Get in contact with these guys if you want to create content, if you're a business looking to advertise, if you are looking to create your advertisement, if you just want, a little bit of advice on what's the best way to move forward for you and your company as far as visuals are concerned, definitely make sure you check out Great Bay Media. So,
Yes.
first off, I like to ask people their business. You are, because we were talking off camera, you are not from St. Martin. Mm-hmm. Where are you from?
So I'm from France, from Lyon.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then you moved down to St. Martin in...
I moved to St. Martin in 2021.
And why did you move to St. Martin?
So I met a girl in France and I really liked her. And she's now my wife. And she was born on the island and she grew up here. Mm-hmm. She came to France for her studies and we just met in a gym.
In a gym.
Funny enough.
Oh. So now you're an island guy.
I am.
Nice. And how is that? How is the transition from France to St. Martin? Because 2021 you said, so that's about 4 years now?
Yeah. The transition has been good. Lots of good things. I think I was born to be an island guy, which is funny to say now because I lived 26 years in France.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy the different pace. I enjoy as well that we can create businesses and help like a community move forward. I think it's really, really driving me to do better. And I love the island. I love the people here.
Nice. I'm glad you like us so much. So you mentioned that you met your wife in the gym. So have you always been an physically active person?
I was somehow, always physically active. But when I went to medical school, I had to study a lot.
Yeah.
And I stopped being active. I gained a lot of weight. I was in lower back pain already at that point. And when I failed medical school for the second time, I decided that I was going to get back on track. And I became, at that point, very serious about my fitness. And I started losing weight, getting more muscles and feeling much better in my body. And over the years, I realized that it was such a great way for me to get back on track physically, but also mentally. And I had more clearer ideas on where I wanted to go thanks to all of these changes that I was going through. And I thought, why not becoming a coach and helping people get through this healthy mindset from physical activity.
So then when you decided to become a coach, like what type of studies would you have to do for this type of career?
So it's very minimal. The study threshold to be a coach is not a lot. So it was just a year of studies back to school to have a diploma in France for bodybuilding and Olympic weightlifting.
Okay.
So it's like the general diploma to be able to coach legally in any gyms.
Okay. So then you said bodybuilding and weightlifting.
Yeah.
So the dumbbells are the ones like this. What do you call the long ones with the
barbells?
Barbells.
Yeah.
I obviously don't make it to the gym nearly as much as I should.
It's okay.
So basically, you teach people how to properly lift them so that they don't injure themselves and the different type of activities that they can do.
Correct.
That's the studies that you would have to do.
Yeah, it's all about using resistance training and teaching people how to do that.
Okay. And then how was the transition? Because transitions are always like interesting to me. To go from the pace of medical school to then this isn't working, I need to change, I need to get back to what I was doing before, and then going into the studies to be a coach.
So it was a long process. Today it's summarized in like a few sentences, but it was a few years of me being in a job that I really didn't like in logistics and thinking about what I wanted to do in my life. And I started thinking about the reason why I went to medical school in the first place, and I always wanted to help people, right? That was the main thing why I went there. And I wondered, can I help people another way? And I realized in medical school that I really didn't enjoy the symptom-based type of help that we give people in the medical system. And I wanted to help them prior to them falling sick, basically. Nice. So I started more into a preventative type of approach, and fitness came as the right idea for that.
I like that.
Yeah.
So instead of treating the symptoms, like figure out where things are going wrong ahead of time so that you don't get to the point where you have the symptoms where you need to go and seek medical help.
Yeah.
I like that. Guys, we're here talking to Hugo. He's telling us all his business, but he's doing it in a nice way and we appreciate that. But we're gonna come back and we're gonna have more of a chat with Hugo. We'll be right back.
Are you ready for the ultimate island challenge? It's the Tea Hunt, brought to you by Telem, an epic island-wide scavenger hunt full of clues, driving, fun, and wild challenges. Happening on Sunday, October 26th. Win various cash prizes for different challenges, plus there's even a prize for the most creative team. Sign up now at t-hunt@telemgroup.sx or call 559-8888. Call your team, get your friends. It's the Tea Hunt. Think fast, hunt smart, win big with Telem.
And we are back, my people. We're still sitting here with Hugo. We're still sitting here. Sorry.
Romero.
Yeah. Hustle Repeat is what I was trying to remember. We're still sitting here with Hugo Romero of Hustle Repeat. He's giving us the insights of him and his career and his journey to being where he is today. So I'm going to go back for a bit because you went to medical school. For medical school, you go to a regular university and then on to medical school, correct? I usually like to ask persons that have done the university, how was your university experience?
I loved it.
Yeah?
I wasn't super good. I was always like average in high school and all of that, because I had no clear purpose. But when in medical school, I really knew what I was in there for, and I found a drive, and I found that I was able to work very hard for something, and it was a great experience. Nice.
I was like, because you never know who can see the program. I would always like to encourage people, if you're going away, know what you're going into. Not you go in thinking it's whatever you see on TV, but there's different experiences that everyone go through. So did all of that. We met the girl. We decided to become an island guy. We followed her to St. Martin. How was it establishing yourself on the island?
So in the process of transitioning and living in St. Martin, I had also realized that I needed more education for how I wanted to help people with coaching.
Okay.
And so I was really, really interested in helping those who have specific issues like chronic pains or chronic diseases, because there were most of my people that I was coaching in classes that I didn't know how to handle. And this was a big frustration point when I was coaching in gyms. So I came to the island. I started another education that was 16 months long through remotely. It's an education company called Active Life that I'm now an instructor for.
Nice.
So I mentor coaches all over the world for this education. Basically, what this education does is teaching coaches or practitioners to help people change their lifestyle, to get rid of those complicated and chronic problems that are chronic pains or chronic diseases. So I went back to school. In the process, I found a job in a CrossFit gym on the island because I was a CrossFit coach. So I started coaching in that gym and while studying, and started doing a little bit more of personal training the way I wanted to help people. So, you know, in gyms, there's always this one guy who's always hurting in his shoulder.
Yeah.
And I was able to give long-term solutions to those people. And it was the beginning of my business. Since I arrived, I always wanted to open my own place. It just took a little bit more time than I anticipated. I thought that coming to the island, maybe 3 months after, I would open my space.
How long did it take you?
But I opened in August 2022, so a year and 3 months. So not so long.
Still kind of long.
Right.
Okay.
And so, yeah, it was a big life transition for me because I was changing career. I started back my studies. I was starting a business. And so everything happening at the same time.
Can be a lot.
It was a lot, but as I said, when I'm driven to reach something, as long as I have clarity where I'm going, it's easier for me to work. And so it was also a great experience.
If you have the end goal in mind, it's easier to get there. But if you just have a wide view,
exactly,
still have to figure out where you're going, which can complicate things.
Yeah.
So then, with your business established, what would you say is the, I want to say complaint that you get most? Because what I think would be like France, persons living in France, the persons in the Caribbean, the lifestyles are different, the atmosphere is different, the food and drinks are different. All of those play a role in how your body treats you.
For sure.
What would you say is the biggest complaint of what people most commonly come to you for at your business?
I would say back pain and knee pain are the most two pain points, physical pain points that people are going through. There's a lot of, I would like to lose weight as well here, but it's also true in France. But I think there's a difference in mindset where in France, people are most times more focused on performance. Like they want to reach a specific goal for competition or a specific weight for, I don't know.
They have something coming up and then they're just trying to do it for that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Whereas in St. Martin, most of the time, people just want to be healthy and they just want to enjoy life and use their body to enjoy life.
Nice.
And I really love that because it's much closer to what I value as a coach. And I'm really about longevity and helping people live healthy lives. And I think that it's on point with
That's
someone.
nice insights. Yeah. So instead of, like we say, most people go to the gym around carnival time to get the carnival body ready or for the New Year's resolution, but your clients tend to come just to enjoy life in their body.
Sure.
Would you say most people are older, young? Is there a specific age range that tend to come to you, or does it vary just?
It varies, but most of the time I have people over 50.
So you have a lot of older people. Because I was thinking that when you said the back pain and the knee pain.
Well, it starts at 35 for most people, but the time that they get to realizing that they really want a solution, probably there's a little bit more
What
time.
would you say usually causes like the back pain, knee pain? Just repetitive work life or just...
I would say repetitive, not moving your body. So we're very sedentary. and it's very true in St. Martin. We don't walk. There's no sidewalks.
Yeah.
We tend to do much less steps overall during our days. We spend our time sitting. People don't exercise as much.
No.
So I think not moving your body is the main way that is going to create problems down the road. But then what we want to do with our studio is helping people move their body the right way for what they have and what they need.
Okay.
So it's very specific. You exercising will look very different than I exercising based on a lot of different factors that we test for all our clients.
Oh, nice.
For example, flexibility would be one. If I'm more flexible than you, we might not need the same exercises.
Makes complete sense. Nice. You guys hear knowing what he's talking about, people. He ain't just talking for talking. He know what he's talking about. Definitely make sure to check out Hustle Repeat on social media. We'll put his information up, or it should be coming up under his name. Check out Hustle Repeat. We're going to take another break. We're going to have some more sips.
Yes.
Have your own sip. Go to the bathroom. Go come back. We'll be right back.
Are you ready for the ultimate island challenge? It's the Tea Hunt, brought to you by Telem, an epic island-wide scavenger hunt full of clues, driving, fun, and wild challenges. Happening on Sunday, October 26th. Win various cash prizes for different challenges, plus there's even a prize for the most creative team. Sign up now at t-hunt at telemgroup.sx or call 559-8888. Call your team, get your friends. It's the Tea Hunt. Think fast, hunt smart, win big with Telem.
And we're back yet again. Did you get your drink? You're good? Bathroom break out of the way? Okay, good. So we're going to go right back into it here with Hugo. So you have your Hustle Repeat set up. How many clients? Because I remember at a point, I think you got a whole lot of requests for your client base. And you have to be like, okay, we only have a few more spots left. How many clients do you usually take on?
So as a one person, we were doing only personal training up to 2 years ago. And I was only by myself up to 2 years ago. And I could only take maybe 10 clients at a time. Now I hired someone about 2 years ago. So we're two coaches.
Is it 2 years ago already? I remember when you said you had the extra help.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
That
Yeah,
time flew by.
right.
Yeah.
And so now we do personal training into small group. So we have much more capacity for clients as we're two. So currently we have maybe 20, 22 clients.
Nice. And it's just enough for the two of you to handle that everyone gets the specific attention that they need for the issues that they come in for.
Yep, exactly.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Okay, so what we're here to talk about is going into 2026. Well, by the time you guys see this, we're in 2026. We have the 75 Active program. What is that?
So the goal of 75 Active is to make more people move slightly more. I want people in St. Martin to be more healthy, and for that they need to be more active. 75 Active is a challenge that I try to make as simple as possible, just to create a momentum for people to move more. Very simply, it's 4 tasks daily, every single day for 75 days.
Okay.
Move 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
It can be a workout, it can be a stretching session, it can be walking, but you book 20 minutes for yourself to move. The second task is a recovery habit stack. So we start the first 25 days with a hydration goal, then we add on top a breathing practice every day, and then we add on top a small diet change.
Okay.
Third task is a step count. So during your days, you will have to reach X amount of steps per day. And the fourth is just a check-in. Make sure you did the things and or a progress picture.
Accountability.
Exactly.
Accountability. That's where we get stuck, is the accountability. Okay, so it's the do some type of exercise. We can do that. It's the stepping.
And the recovery.
Depends. Because then, okay, so they have the watches, the smart watches that can track your steps. How about someone that doesn't have the smartwatch? Because I don't have a smartwatch.
So probably everyone has a phone.
Yes.
If you walk and want to count your steps without a watch, you will need your phone on you while you're walking.
Okay.
If it's iPhone, you will have steps counted already in your health app. If not, you might download an app that is just for step tracking.
Okay. And then it was the breathing. No, the breathing was part of number 1.
So number 1 was exercise, 20
Yes.
minutes. Number 2 was recovery habits.
There we go, the recovery habits. So then that was where the breathing would come in.
Correct.
And the diet adjustments.
Correct. Hydration, breathing, diet.
Hydration, breathing, diets. Okay. And then it's the steps. And then it's the accountability.
Yes.
So don't tell me you do it and you didn't do it. Prove it. I want to see the stats. Don't try to play fast with Hugo. He gonna catch you. Okay. So then 75 active. What made you choose 75 days? What is the significance of 75 days versus 30 days versus 60 days versus 100 days?
It's a good question. I heard in many stats that you need at least 60 days to start building a habit.
Okay.
I wanted to take it to that
Just a
next
little
level,
bit further.
just because this is supposed to be a momentum for an active life and not just a challenge where at the end of the challenge you stop being active. So I wanted to take them through the habit formation into the next step. And I did myself this year the 75 hard challenge,
Okay.
which is another very popular challenge in the fitness space that is much more difficult. It's for mental fortitude. That's
Okay.
how they phrase it. And so it's 2 workouts per day, every day. It's crazy things. But in 75 days, there's no way you cannot have results if you stick through the tasks. So that was my goal. I want people to start feeling the benefit from exercise without having any reason why they don't
can't
feel
do
it.
Make
Right.
it simple enough that you should be able to do it if you commit to it.
Exactly.
Okay. So then you have different, because I checked out the website because I'm thinking about it. My issue is usually consistency. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if I sign up for it, are we going to actually follow through and keep up and do the things? And I don't want to start and not finish, but that's a conversation for another time. There are different levels that people
Yeah.
can sign up for. What are the different levels? And then what's the difference between the levels?
Yeah. So we have the lowest tier, that is the least expensive, where it's just the accountability. So you sign up, it's €5 per month, and you just have an app where you check your tasks daily. But you're someone who already knows how to work out, what to do when you work out. You just need the structure around the challenge.
Gotcha.
The medium tier, which is more about, it's for people who just start exercise and they want to have a program ready that they can do at home. So I created a 75-day program, the 20-minute workout plan, and you can do it with 2 exercise resistance bands at home, wherever you are.
Okay.
And the highest tier is for people who potentially they want to do the challenge, but maybe they have some nagging pains. And this is one of the reasons why they cannot exercise.
Yeah.
So now we're going to do everything individualized for them during 75 days. So we take them through the whole body assessments and we give them the exact program that they need for 75 days.
Oh, nice. I like that breakdown and explanation. That makes it, because I think sometimes when you read a thing,
Yeah.
you see it and you're like, but then why is this and why is this? But then I like your explanation because then it makes more sense. So if you know what you're doing, you know how to exercise, you know how to exercise for yourself. You do the basic one because if you have somebody that you have to tell how you exercise,
Exactly.
then that one is for you. If you need the help, you don't know how to set up yourself and exercising, then the middle tier is for you. And if you want to exercise, you want to commit, but you don't know how, and you have some pains that you need to work around, then the top tier is for you. Then they will create something just for you to help you with your specific needs and your specific problem areas to help you make yourself better in the new year. I think that's pretty cool.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you like it.
Okay. Awesome. Before we go, is there anything that you would like to tell the people of St. Martin about Hustle Repeat, about the 75 Active, or just with moving in general? Right.
I think it's very important that people realize that if you don't feel good in your body, it's probably because you haven't given your body what it needs. A lot of people complain about back pain when they're sitting on a desk for 8 hours. The body was never created for us to sit for 8 hours. So the signs or the pains that you're experiencing are just signals that your body's sending you to ask for something to change. That's it.
Nice. So listen to your body. We ain't meant to sit for this long. Get up, move around, stretch, go get some water, come back, but do some type of movement. Else the results will be you have to go see Hugo.
Right.
It's going to be bad for you, good for him in a way, but we don't want you to have to get to the point where you need to go see Hugo. We want you to be living your best life on your own, just doing what your body needs. That's all. That is all. Hugo,
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Glenda.
For sitting here with me, for chatting with me, for sipping with me. Oh, I forgot to ask quick before we go. Where is your studio located?
So we're in Hope Estate on the French side. There's a veterinary clinic. We're on the first floor.
Okay, so Hope Estate on the French side. Or better yet, just go to his social medias, slide in his DMs or email him. Ask him whatever it is you need to ask him. Let me figure out those details and let's get you a better life in 2026, okay? My people, that was it. We will see you at the next one. Cheers.